All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is another episode with the Black Opinionated Woman, also known as a Bo. Let me just put this up here for a second. Wait, how do I take myself off? There we go. Fair use, blah, 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 blah. Okay. All right. Can I take this off? Because I am like really acting out. Okay. So you guys saw by my thumbnail. Oh, no. Put the Christmas back up. Sorry. I'm sorry. So for those of you who don't know, I like to have two versions of me because I'm like basically a non-existent person out here in these YouTube streets. So I don't want to seem like I'm talking to myself. So, all right. I'm talking about Black excellence or sexellence. Okay. Here it is. Take a good look. That's my thumbnail. Excellence or sexcellence? All right, so let me go ahead. Let me go here for a second. So let me just talk about this for a second. And you put my title up. I know I'm like I'm on the struggle bus. That's the title. Excellence or sexcellence? Black excellence or sexcellence? Okay, so let me go ahead and just let you know these are just my opinions. Now, I'm trying to make sure nobody's behind me. Okay, my family is out there skiing. I did my version of it. My oldest did, and now we're like done. So there's four others still out there. The reason why I have this out to an angle is because the original angle I had made me look kind of like a creeper because there are people out there and I'm just making sure that's not my family coming down this hill. There are people out there in their hot tubs and everything like that. And I don't want to be that person who is recording people getting in a hot tub. So this is the angle that I'm looking at. All right, so let's get on into it. Okay, let's talk about it. Number one, I feel like in entertainment, much of our talent is overlooked. Okay. Now, stick with me for a second. There's a lot of talent out there, but the people who are in charge of everything, who own everything, want to put Black talent in a certain category. So that's not to say that these women aren't talented, but what you get is an overabundance of, I don't know if it's Normandy or Normani. I had never even heard of her. My son had to tell me about her. You get Meg the Stallion, and of course, my favorite, Chloe Bailey. And I always like to reference Chloe Bailey specifically because she's so talented, but now she's got a booty pop and lock. You've got Meg the Stallion, who I think she recently graduated. I'm not sure, but she recently graduated. But yeah, she's okay. So what I'm saying is, we've got all this talent that's out there, but they get overlooked, and we showcase a certain type of aesthetic for men and women. Okay. Um, this country does not necessarily want to put the best talent. They want to put who can be the sexiest image out there. Where am I going with this? Okay. So I feel like we have very few mainstream examples. Okay. Um, I think right now for Black talent, and I'm just listing off the top of my head, and it's because I'm probably out of touch. We've got Chloe Bailey, the Normandy girl. I still don't know who the Saweetie person is. I didn't know until there was like some sort of burger or something at McDonald's. I'm like, well, who's that? You got Meg the Stallion, and then you've got like Janelle Monet. Janelle Monet. Okay. But this is the thing, like, we can't even just be regular. It's like in order to get something different, it's like it has to be queer. So anyway, we have very few mainstream examples of, and like I said, we can even go ahead and bring out the men too. All the men have to come out and be all like this with the body, and I'm like, give me a break. Sometimes, and I think it's because I'm getting older too, right? Like I know I'm giving off auntie vibes, but I'm like, I don't always. Hey, my other image. So I don't always want to I'm sorry, I feel like I should be looking over here. Okay, so I don't always want to like see that. Like Sometimes I just want to hear you sing or play the piano or dance or whatever. I don't want to hear about all of your thought capades or anything like that. So we don't have many examples, but there are people who have other examples in the media. If you look at our white counterparts, you can always pull out somebody like, oh, they had Britney Spears or whatever. The fact of the matter is, you have your Taylor Swift or like a Billie Eilish or whatever it was. I'm looking around because at some point my kids are gonna come down through the back and I'm trying to get this done. So I'm sitting here like, we don't have regular old regulars out there that I can think of off the top of my head that are singing. The only way we can get some regular people is if they're older and they're singing neo soul. You might get I don't know, they canceled Chrisette Michelle. I don't even know, does Ledisi have anything out there recently? Who is out there? The men that we have out there is Usher, but then we got to hear about him having um an STD or something. I don't know if it's true. Maybe. I don't know. I don't care. Like, we can't just get regular blackity blacks out there. This is what we have. I'm like, yo, let me put that here. This is what we have. So I'm going to put this up here for a second. I know this is going to fire some people up. I don't really think Beyonce is all that helpful. I said it. She's not. She gets out there in a leotard, tutu, not tutu, whatever it is, stuff that she's crack-a-lacking. Everything she does is selling sexuality. She has lightened herself, as far as like her overall image with the hair and stuff like that. I mean, she's a light woman, but she's definitely gone mainstream. But this is the thing, even when she's out there, she's selling sex. Why can't she just get out there and just be? Everything about Black talent is sex. Let me take this off. Beyonce doesn't help. I guess she's trying to be woke now with some of her content. I'm like, okay, she's trying, whatever. And people, they fall for it. I am not anti Beyonce, but I think people are so caught up in the symbolism of things versus like, okay, what is she really saying? All she has to do is put on a black leotard and a fist and say she's got some hot sauce in her bag and get formation, doing that little thing. And well, you guys can't see me because I'm sitting down. And I'm just kind of like, Beyonce doesn't help. Y'all could be mad. So this is the thing. I look at like how let me go to my fourth point, extra versus basic, right? I look at how the other night, no, it was maybe 2 weekends ago, can't remember. I went to bed relatively early. I said, let me fall asleep to the television. And I was watching Saturday Night Live. So they were showing some old ones. I don't remember much because I was falling in and out of sleep. But I woke up to Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish came out there in some mannish looking pants, some some sneakers, and an oversized sweater, and all she had to do was sing. That's it. She didn't have to bump and grind on anybody's stage. She didn't have to lick anybody's microphone. She didn't have to hump any other girls. She didn't have to do any of that. Hold on. Okay. Everything Black entertainment and talent has to be is extra, it's almost menstrual. So if you look at my thumbnail, this is what talented Chloe Bailey had to do. She has to lick microphones, she has to crawl and slither around on the stage now. She's got to show us her derriere, bent over, tampon showing and all, and twerk. Beautiful woman. But this is what we have to do now. We can't just be excellent. We have to be sexcellent. So while everybody is sitting there big up in Beyonce, she does the same thing. Uh-oh. No, I don't think my kids are coming. All right. I probably have a few more minutes. Yeah, this is what happens. Yeah, this is what happens. So yeah, I mean, like, we can't just get out there and sing. We can't. We cannot sing. We cannot tap dance. We cannot play the piano. We can't just orate if we are a spoken word person. We've got to slither down stuff. We got to grind. We've got to do everything other than showcase our talents. But Ariana Grande gets to go out there and sing. Heck, she gets to even darken her skin when she wants to look like she's racially ambiguous. I think the recent thing she did was try to make herself look Asian. She gets to black face, what is it, black digital blackface, or maybe it's digital mixed facing. I don't even know what the terms are. And now she gets to be Asian. That's about as much as she gets to do, because she knows she can tap into all these other demographics, but she doesn't have to twerk, she doesn't have to grind, she doesn't have to do any of these things. But all of our talent, look, even the men, I think that's Trey songs that I put up there. This is what we're showing. Uh-oh, my family's coming in. All right, so look, let me get on off of this thing here. I just wanted to just put that out there. Why can't we just be excellent? No, we got to be sexcellent. Oh, wrong, not wrong ticker. All right, so this is the deal. We're going to talk about this commitment problem. I know some of you like some of this content, so go ahead and subscribe. Y'all need to stop playing. Go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button so that the YouTube algorithm knows that people want to see this type of content. Okay, it definitely is helpful. But yes, let me just summarize up. Y'all, for real, for real. Where's my situation? I always hit the wrong one. Excellence or sexcellence? Too much. We can't be excellent in entertainment. We have to be sexcellent. Men and women. That's what we have to do. We can't just be who we are. We have to grind on these stages, lick microphones, kiss other women or whatever it is. We can't just be who we are. All right. Hi, guys. Look, they're trying to come up in this camp. That's it. We can't be anything other than who we are. But I feel like white America gets to just have their great talent. They get to put their talent out there. All right. It's time to go, because as you can hear, it is loud. I don't know what with these snow boots. Black opinionated woman out. Go ahead and wait. Where's my situation? I always do this. All right, guys and gals. See you later.